give us like a trailer of like what is it about? Like, what are the episodes? Like, are you consistent? How does that work? When does it drop? Tell us about your podcast.
My podcast is called The Boardcast. I'm a solo dolo one-woman orchestra.
Check you
every
out.
now and then, check me out. But every now and then, I have like guests come on the show. I use my phone to record it. I used to go to studio, but like the studio is too far for me, so I decided to use my phone. I think I've become a lot more consistent now that I'm using my phone because it's just like in my pocket. I just whip it out and hi guys, welcome back.
Yes.
Yeah, but like when I had to go to the studio, it would take me so long, and I'd feel so much. I also have really bad anxiety and really bad ADHD. So before I get my head wrapped around the entire journey to go on Gong Road and Prestige and just it was so much work.
Yeah, and doing a podcast is something you want to be authentic. Like you want to be, you want it to be natural. You don't want to be like, if you have to like all that pressure just to go record, it'll be stressful.
Yeah, I don't want to show up like it's a job. Yeah, I really just want to be chilling in my own elements, just be like, oh, yeah, let me do this and that. Yeah. So it's just basically about my life. Sorry. What have I even said? My 20s. I'm just documenting my 20s, my experiences. I think I'm very raw and authentic. And I think what's very exciting about my podcast is that it's very unfiltered and uncensored. You know, I give it to you as it is.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the other day, I was minding my business, just chilling, and then my brother pulls up my brother TikTok. When he goes to bed, it's just like you just hear beep, like like just scrolling.
yeah.
Until like 2, 3, like. When the phone finally, like when the TikTok stops, I'm like, okay, finally he slept. So he showed me a TikTok, and it was you of keeping receipts. So you kept receipts.
I didn't keep receipts. I just kept life.
You kept you were not keeping receipts.
I was just living life.
But you presented, or you like. That was your life. Actually, it was not receipts. It was your life.
Yeah, I was just going about my day, and I was like, wait a damn minute. Something ain't right. Something ain't right. Yeah, basically.
But now you see, that was private stuff, like between the two of you.
No, it stopped being private the minute there were lies. Like when you lie, that's it. Fuck you. Like no. No, like there's
nothing.
No. You know, I've tried thinking about like justifications. Maybe I can like give leeway. Just probably think about it, and I'm like, maybe this and that. You know, maybe there's literally none. Not in law, not in like human to human interaction, not in animal to animal interaction. No deal ever.
No, the man's behavior was fucked up.
Period.
So can you and this person, have a conversation? Like
no.
So like at the point where you're at, like, okay, me, I'm sharing my piece, I'm saying my side, but like I'm not talking to you, and I don't need to talk to you.
I wasn't even like going to talk about it, but like the minute the lies, just the lies, like just the lies. Like, why would you act like you have nothing to lose? That's disgusting, to be honest. That it's nasty behavior. And I'm not like addressing anyone, but if anyone feels addressed, if the shoe fits Cinderella, wear it.
But is all guys like this? Like, do you get to talk to like nice guys?
No, I don't know. I barely care. Like, give.
But you see this fucks up because like some boy is gonna go do some boy shit and then fuck it up for like everybody else.
Well, I'm sorry. For real, like my next relationship, you have to come with receipts for everything. You tell me, my mom is Kikuyu. Where is her birth certificate? Show me. I've never had any children. Show me.
To experience love, you have to be vulnerable.
No.
And you have to trust. You have to trust. Aki.
Okay, but like eventually, stuff comes after like the shackles can actually be removed. Bah, these are shackles. No way. There's like some. But
red flags was there.
Bah, I feel so stupid. I feel so dumb. That's why I said like, congratulations, fair game, you win. I'm out deep.
City girls.
Easy. Like you
City
win.
girls one
City
down.
girls down. Yeah. Clean up on aisle 6. Man down. Yeah. But like, it's okay. It comes and goes. I'll find better. Maybe, maybe not.
No, you will.
Maybe not. That's the thing. Like,
No, there's no maybe not, because okay, not
it's not better
not
than
about
him,
the person, not the
'cause
person.
like, obviously,
but I'm
obviously.
saying you'll experience love that's not false, or you'll experience love that's not like that. You'll experience someone who cares about you, someone who's only with you. You'll experience loyalty. Like, it'll happen. Just
I thought that was like default. I thought that was bare minimum. That has to be bare
niggas say
minimum.
anything for pussy.
Ain't no way. That's supposed to be like bare minimum.
You're playing with guys. This
I don't want to be involved. Don't involve me.
Wait, you think I can have Ben Sola singing what? Like,
Please, Ben Sola,
you guys over here thinking your man is your man.
No, please. I actually do not want to be involved. Like, where did... You know what's so shocking to me?
That's a bubble though. That's a fairy tale. Like, you think like, just, okay, like, you're a girl, so you obviously get hit on all the time. Guys, some guys get hit on too. So it's like...
I hit on a guy yesterday.
Check you out. Shooting your shot.
Yeah, it didn't go well.
Why?
But it's okay. He didn't call me back.
Okay, how did you shoot your shot?
I said, hi, I think you're really attractive. Could I please have your number?
In person or in DM?
In person.
Oh, even better. And he said?
He
Was he
First he
scared?
thought I was joking. He's like, are you joking? I said, no. And then I said, he's like, what's your name? So I told him Nyambura. Then he took my phone and wrote his number.
But
and then
he hasn't texted you back?
Yeah. No, I called him and he didn't call me back.
Why not text?
I should text him. Right now. What do I say? Hi. What you doing?
Okay, let's start with Friday. Today is a Friday. What's your plan for Friday?
My plan for Friday. Today.
Yeah.
I have class at 5:30. I'm
Seriously?
an evening student, yeah. Yeah, I'm an evening student. I've done law for 4 years in the evening, class.
So your whole day. Okay, so if you're an evening student, are you supposed to be working during the day, studying? What's an evening student supposed to be doing? Because
basically, my classmates are working because they're older and they have like families and everything. But I'm just freelancing, I guess.
Okay.
Doing this. I'm filling in for Kerry. I'm filling for Kerry during the day.
I hope they went. Okay, I don't know where she took.
They better have fun. Or
I hope there's content in the sense of. I hope they went to that place wherever she took those photos where she was in the water.
Oh,
bro.
No, Kerry's so beautiful.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm going to cry.
True.
If I get pregnant and I go check out my ultrasound and my baby doesn't look like that, I'm gonna have to abort mission.
As in Kerry.
If she doesn't look like Kerry, it's not. It's not.
But what if she looks like you and you're beautiful?
Okay, can you stop?
No, but like the baby's supposed to look like half and half of you and half of you.
Okay.
So choose wisely on your partner. You are sorted, but like you have to choose wisely on your partner as well.
Yeah. So far, I would assume that I've been doing terribly bad.
Okay, but are you picking looks? Okay, you picking like a good Mr. Right Now?
No.
Good. You see, because also, what do you want? Like,
I want nothing. Please just let me out of Nairobi. Just let me go home.
But you live here. You live here. The streets is your home.
I'm moving to Malindi or something. Ain't no way this is. And I've been saying like I need to go to another country because I have to unlock a new set of people. This can't be it.
Okay.
This cannot be it.
So I want to dip into your content creation journey, especially in terms of. Now I'm clicking something, and correct me if I'm wrong. Did this time when you're taking night classes, so for 4 years you're in school at night. This time during the day, you start creating content. And then it grows. Is that the time kind of like, has this given you, if you're not taking night classes, I don't think you'd have the time to create content. Or am I wrong? Am I right? Because I want to know, when did you open your YouTube channel? When did you get into this? Like, when did you start creating content? Because guys, you're big now, guys know about you, but like, you didn't just start.
Actually, I started my YouTube channel in 2020.
Okay.
It was when we had quarantine and were all
you'd never like posted or started before that?
Okay, do you want me to start from the very, very beginning? Okay, so in 2017 when I was in high school, I was in Form 4, I was like, I really would like to go to uni and do a very light course so that I can just do it, get into my artsy side. I wanted to do fashion and design because I draw. And
Check you out.
So check me out. Like bruh, I'm the prize. I'm the full prize. I'm sorry, I'm going through healing.
No, you deserve it.
I need all the affirmations I can get. Okay, I need all the affirmations I can get. So so I really wanted to go do fashion and design, but then I got out here and I was like, oh, god damn it.
Where did you go to high school?
Alliance.
Ati? Okay, what does GK stand for? You've been playing us for long. Gadoni.
Actually, you won't believe it. It's
Gabriella.
Gaylord.
Cap. M-Pesa. We need an M-Pesa phone. We need an M-Pesa phone. Quick time.
Okay, my name is Gladys Kabira.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So straight
So
from
you
high
go to
school.
Alliance.
So I go to Alliance.
And you want to go do lighter duties like Waigoro went to Kirinyaga, but like, I'm trying to understand, how did you do in high school? Because you have to do law, you also must have you had good grades, you went to a good school, but why do you want to do a lighter load and not challenge yourself?
Because I went through high school and I struggled being an art student. Like I was in music class and I've always struggled with things that I've wanted, because there's the like, you're really passing math, you should do this side, and then there's the like, you're so passionate and you sing so well, you should probably take music side,
Yeah.
So when the two can't coexist anymore, at some point, obviously every parent.
But it's you, like, I guess, how do you separate you in the sense of the same you who's smart is the same you who's also talented and likes art? Like, isn't there a world where you can live your best life?
That's what I've been trying to do, but there's always so much like pressure around my folks and like my family about being able to pick a course that is going to provide for you and your family, that whole.
But you're young. Why do you care about that now? Like,
I'm an only child. Like, this is my parents' only shot.
You're the only. You're in the sure bet. Like,
Ayezi Chomeka. I can't choma that bet.
That's
so
pressure. That's pressure.
That was crazy.
Extra pressure.
I was chilling and I'm like, damn it. Like, in no way, this is just. Anyway, so I'm in Alliance. I did business for the first.
You thought you were going to get away with going to do fashion as an only child, even you?
Yeah.
You were trying.
Yeah.
But you know what? You're allowed to dream.
I was young. I was young. And anyway, so I go to Alliance. I pick business for my first. You see, there's the pressure of like, take business. And it really didn't matter if I did business or music or art. Like, there's no, whatever grade you get in your supplementary course throughout high school is whatever grade you've gotten. No one cares what you did. But like, there's the pressure of like, you have to do business. You have to be really, all that. But after a year, I chilled for my mom to go to India. One day I call her, I'm like, what's up? Yeah, I dropped business. Do what you will. In India. Do what you will. If you want to scream, just... It's like, you're in India. Have you landed? Okay, so I dropped business. But she was pretty chill, surprisingly, considering I had to teach myself an entire year of music. And music isn't like a story that you go and read. You have to learn a new language because they're like the clef
and it's you who want to do this. So
and it's me.
You're forcing issues.
Yeah, first I can't be failing because it's me. I'm also forcing issues.
You picked this and then you're gonna get a B.
Hey, in whose house? So like I do really well. I teach myself how to play the violin.
But I feel like it's your thing to do well at stuff. I don't think you do badly at stuff. Like
really.
I mean, for your friend to be able to know you're organized enough to you're reliable. She called and you came through for her. That means you're an organized. You bahatishi.
I'm actually so everything that you did. I'm not everything you just said. I'm quite the opposite of everything you just said.
Walai.
Dead ass.
You're not a planner?
I am a planner. It's just when I'm disoriented once, it becomes like a butterfly effect over like months. So yeah, when I'm disoriented, it's fucked up.
That sucks.
But it's okay. ADHD, yeah.
So you're now in Alliance. Okay, so you finish Alliance. What happens?
Sorry.
That's me.
So I finish Alliance and I'm like, Jesus, Alliance has been so hectic to me and my art. But I used to sing really well. Like I composed, my friend and I, we rearranged the Form 4 anthem and it was like it won. And like I used to sing so well. Like I'd sing in front of people and everything. But by the time I was leaving, my confidence was so messed up because of like how they tie your schoolwork to your artistic side. Like you can't be that good and you're having D's in math. You can't have a D in math. Are you crazy for having a D in math? Yeah. So like even if you pass KCSE and everything and go to law school,
so you can sing.
Yeah, I can sing. I sing really well. Like I
feel
sing
we
really
should
well.
get you in the
And I
studio.
think
Can we get you in the studio? You know, Mask was supposed to come here. We can make a song.
Dead ass.
Yeah, but you have class. Okay,
Yeah,
hopefully.
I have class.
But
on
like,
Saturday,
okay,
hopefully.
wait, school. But like, you can actually. So have you sung like? Have you ever tried to sing?
Yeah, I have. Like I taught myself how to play the violin, the guitar, the piano, and I was in the school orchestra and even an orchestra after high school. You see, I was intact with my music until I was like, ugh.
But you made it a job. You made it a chore. You see, you took it far. It was not.
I don't
fun.
think I did.
No?
It used to be fun. Everyone else made it illegal for me. Like people made it sound so. How can you just be out here singing? Don't you have class? Don't you have, It's
Okay.
just my book side interfered with my artsy side, and the confidence that was very separate for both became one, and they became interdependent.
How do you end up in law school?
I went to Strathmore first for my first year. So
You started somewhere else.
yeah, I did business in Strathmore.
So the business you refused to do in high school, you were told you're gonna do it in uni.
I did it by myself because I was
Okay.
like, if I choose BCom doesn't sound hard. And plus, your end was that time when they were striking. Remember in 2015, students are still in uni now. That's wild. That's so wild.
But for some reason, Parkland's law guys Maliza.
Yeah, we do actually.
Somehow,
Yeah.
something. You guys, they're not part of. You're comrades, but you don't join. You're not in the streets.
Yeah, not in the streets. But I think it's because I also trisemed. That's why I lost a whole year in 2018. And
So
I'm
now you
still
went to
graduating.
Strathmore. How was that?
I went to Strathmore for a year. I was depressed. Strathmore has a way of making sure that for the 4 years you're in Strathmore, you're doing nothing else but Strathmore. And
Because
so
they give you
that
like
means
so many classes. Like the school,
many
the school load is
unnecessary
so
classes.
heavy.
Yeah.
And then it's like you're supposed to be in school. Like they make sure like you have.
8:15.
They don't want you to have a social life, so they give you enough. You're in school all day and enough homework to keep you like busy the whole day too.
Yeah, so like you're just doing Strathmore.
Yes.
So
That's the only thing they
Yeah.
only want you to be doing Strathmore.
just
At
Strathmore. Strathmore. So that means that my artistic side was suppressed. So now I'm not just not creating. I'm overwhelmed with school and I'm depressed. I have the biggest D in the room, depression.
So, but how's the classes going? Like, are you doing? How's your are your classes? Are you doing okay in classes or no?
I'm doing okay. I'm doing fine. It's just I'm depressed. I'm crying all the time. I went home one time, like after the year, and I told my mom, "Mommy, I'm not going back ever. Like, if you feel like Strathmore is offering such good educational services, we might as well just enroll you because I'm not going back."
So how do you start over? Like, okay, so now you say this to them.
So I leave and I'm like, I'm going to do fashion. I leave Strathmore and I'm like, Mom, I'm going to do fashion and design. My mom's
Where?
like, you're crazy.
Where?
My mom says you're going to go to KU. You ask them for all the units, all the courses they're offering, and you'll pick anything else but fashion and design. That's what my mom said, and I was like, God damn. So, like, as I was chilling, just going about my day, I'm taking a break because I've just dropped out of Strathmore, and I'm just living it up, easy sides, my ends. And I realized that I always loved language. I read novels. I love notebooks. I love journaling. I love words. Like, I'm very argumentative for some reason. And I actually loved history in high school. So in my head, my small mind connects the two as one. And I'm like, okay, so I guess I'm going to go to law school. So I apply and I get in, and that's how law school started. And I take 3 semesters a year. So that's how I finished in 3 years. Yeah, so I'm still graduating in the year I was supposed to graduate when I went to Strathmore.
And you're happier now.
And I'm happier.
Without
and
the D.
Yeah, without the big D. Not the biggest D. Yeah.
Okay. Damn. So like there's so much. Okay, so you see, people, unfortunately, a lot of people hear about you for stupid, well, other things, but like there's so much to you, there's so much about you in terms of like your experience in high school with music, your experience even with depression and even overcoming that and like finding a way. There's depth to you.
Yeah.
But you know, like in the world we live in, guys don't care about that.
Yeah. I've been made aware.
It's
I've been
unfair
made aware.
because it's like no one is ever gonna ask, yo, who's GK Nyambura, who, like, as a person, how is she? They care about the shit that doesn't matter, and it's unfair because then they'll never get to know you or give you the chance. They'll go off what other people are gonna say.
Or maybe they will. Or maybe they will. Or maybe they'll get to know me.
If you show them, but then it's tough.
I don't have to show them; they can just see. Like
Time.
I know that like I've been a star. Like in my heart, I am blossoming. I'm growing. I'm gonna be so great. I wanna get into acting. I wanna get into so much. Like there's still so much more of me that I haven't tapped into yet.
Okay.
And like I don't intend on just sitting behind my camera my entire life, explaining things and describing things. I have like goals and intentions and a plan or a map out of my life and an idea of what I'd want to do with myself. And I don't think any of those, actually what you just mentioned will be the most irrelevant part of me ever. Like just like the whole, it's so unfair that people don't know you, blah 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 blah. They will.
Girls, come say something. Ask her questions. My phone is blowing up, so I want you guys to take over. So this is now your interview. Don't fuck this up. Come. Charity, grab that mic.
Hi.
Hi, GK.
Hello.
First of all, I am a fan.
Oh, nice
I
to
did
meet
fine.
you.
And
What's your name?
my name is Thera.
Thera.
Yeah, Thera.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to
Thera.
meet you. How you doing? How you feeling, Kwanzaa?
I'm feeling very lucky to be alive.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm feeling very blessed.
That's great.
Yeah.
It's
I'm
really nice to
happy.
have you here.
Thank you.
Yes, Charity, you have something to say?
Hi. Hi.
Like, I have a friend who's so obsessed with you.
Dead us.
Like, I'm not lying.
Could you say hi? Say hi.
Celine, don't make me who you
Ametumwa na salamu na ndo hizo.
Say hi back.
She said, hi. Guy, how are you? You're so awesome.
I'm okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It's really good to have you here. And I know you already had, you'd started a conversation with Njokia right now. And you've talked about the whole boyfriend saga, you know, and
Yeah.
everything. And I really wanted to ask this question, and it's great you're here. Do you feel like, especially at a time like now, this month, there's a lot of unnecessary pressure to be in a relationship, like currently in this generation? Do you think we rush into things? What do you think about relationships in Kenya, young relationships in Kenya? What do you think? What can you see generally?
Bruh, that's like the hardest thing ever.
Yeah.
Because a bad person is a bad person.
Mhm.
A bad person is a bad person.
Yeah, true.
So it doesn't matter if I'm trying to be chaste and nice and kind and following my calendars and
Yeah.
doing this and that and that and that. If you meet a bad person, you've met a bad person, and that's unfortunate.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah. So like all I have to say about the dating thing in Nairobi is it's unfortunate.
We have no control over what happens.
Yeah, literally, and that's the saddest part.
Yeah.
That like you can take measures to build yourself
Yeah,
and
true.
grow and everything, and you can meet a bad person, and that's not your fault,
That's true.
and you have to heal now from someone
Yeah.
who is a bad person that you didn't choose to have in your life.
Okay.
Yeah, that's messed up.
And I think that's a perspective that most of us have never looked at it from personally. Because, sometimes we have no control over these things.
Yeah, you actually literally always. I
Yeah.
don't think we've ever had control. Like apart from where you can do your part and be honest and
Yeah.
say things and do things and love honestly, you can find someone who's actually centered their entire personality around
Yeah.
everything you said you wanted so that they can get with you.
Okay.
And there are people like I keep auditioning for like shows because I'm
Yeah.
trying to get into acting, and
Oh, That's great.
Thank you.
Oh, here for it all.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So and the scene that I always envision in my head is something I got as a child. I don't remember from where.
Okay.
I think it was a movie, and someone said for 21 years,
Yeah.
like it's a woman crying. It's a conversation between a woman and a man. They're married, and she's like, for 21 years, I've loved you for 21 years, and like for now it's when you're telling me you're gay. Like you knew, and he knew. Like she just found out that he's been knowing like this whole time. He married her as a beard. You know what a beard is?
Yeah.
Yeah, so he just married her as a beard. So like for 21 years you've been lying, and I'm like, damn, like this man has literally lied to this woman for 21 years.
That's a long time.
So like, I'm sorry, like
That's
literally
painful.
Yeah, at your own risk. If you get
Yeah.
into a relationship, I guess it's at your own risk now.
True.
Yeah.
And it's funny because yesterday I was saying right here, the way emotional investment is everything, and like it's like a gamble. You're not sure if you're gonna win or you're gonna lose. So when you decide to emotionally invest in something, I think you just have to prepare yourself. Kidogo, it's hard, but do you think it's hard, right? It's a difficult
it's disgusting, to be honest. Like the journey, just even envisioning how I'll at some point have to meet someone.
Yeah.
Because I don't think I'm going to get with anyone I already know.
Okay.
So I'm like, I'll have to meet someone afresh, be talking to them, get to know them, meet them.
It's a lot
So
of
much
work.
I'm tired already.
Yeah.
I think everyone needs to take time with themselves first, because
Sure.
even as a bad person, you need to take your time to like ask yourself, bruh, is it
Yeah.
is it worth it?
Yeah.
Is it worth it?
Yeah.
Like, is it that deep?
Is it?
Is it that deep?
Is it?
Yeah.
That's really dope. I hope young people are actually listening to this piece of advice right now. It's not just about being in a relationship. It's not just, there's another side of it that probably you haven't seen, like that disgusting side that you've never imagined. So as people prepare to emotionally invest, I think they should really think about it seriously.
Yeah, I know. I wanted to ask a question.
Yeah.
I feel like it's okay for a girl to shoot her shot. Is
Yeah,
it
I shot
okay?
my shot yesterday.
Okay.
I just told Nzukia. But like it didn't end well. There's no happy ending to my shooting my shot. But yeah, absolutely, 100%. Like, why the hell not?
But that's dope. We had that conversation and I was like, Mimi, personally, I'd like to shoot my shot. But Sasa, that kafia of what if it does not end well. But me, I feel, okay, I know I can do it, but I really feel it's bold. Like you literally told yourself, I'm going to shoot this. And you did it. It didn't end well, but you did it.
Yeah.
That's bold. That's dope.
I think I can actually, I don't think it's a secret actually, but I think if I died today, I wouldn't be in my grave just standing and say,
Man.
yeah, you know how you argue with someone and then later you go around thinking about better comeback.
Yeah.
I don't think I would be doing that because
Oh,
I'm very right in the moment. I'm reacting now. This has happened. I'm reacting now. I'm
Immediately, yeah.
doing this. I'm doing this. So like, I don't think I ever hold back like that. So what was the question? What are we talking about?
Oh, she was asking if you think it's right for ladies to shoot their shot, and you said yes.
Oh yeah, yeah. So like, if a man can, like, why the hell not?
Why not?
Why can't we? Like, to be honest,
But-
soon. I sometimes just be sitting in my house, just asking myself, what are men for? What are they actually for?
What exactly?
For real, for
Yeah.
real. What are they for?
That's really dope. Anyway, you have any more questions, Charity, on the love thingy? So
good.
apart from that, due to Nezabis, the entire discussion on that, it's really nice. You've said something and it has stuck. You want to venture into acting. You've been doing auditions.
Yeah.
That's dope.
I'm scared though. Like,
Why?
I have a laughing problem. I think
I mean, you both.
yeah. But I also heard that I had someone saying how when you put a character that is already known in the public
Yeah.
in a movie and you give them like a serious role,
Yeah.
that movie is not nice. Ati, you should put the character with their personality in the. You know how Kevin Hart shows up in
Yeah.
movies as himself.
As himself.
Yeah, like even the role that he's playing is him with all that.
With all that.
Yeah.
And what do you think about what kind of role would you want? Would you want? Do you wanna
I think I want to do everything.
everything?
Yeah, I actually want to get serious with like the whole. I want to learn everything.
I believe you can do it.
Yeah.
GK, you can. I mean, no, for real. I feel like you're one of those bold females we have right now in Kenya. And I think if you decide to just go for something, you can get it. And you know, if you can get it, it means any other female can do it.
Yeah, period.
No?
Yeah.
Yeah, you go for it. Me, I'm vouching for you 100%.
Thank you.
And I know there's so many people out here who really want to try stuff. They're thinking about probably TikTok, something too, but they don't feel like they can do it. I don't know what can you tell them? What piece of advice? Probably if they hear it from you, they can come out of their comfort zone or from that stagnation thingy and they can just do what they want to do. What will you tell them?
I think step one of anything in life is to not give a fuck. Like literally stop.
Like that's how.
Did I caught you in the middle of giving a fuck? Stop it right now.
That's how you deal with social media.
I think I think mostly.
Yeah.
To be honest,
great.
because this person is. If you want something and you really want it, because I'd been sitting in my house watching TV, just seeing Melissa McCarthy being Melissa McCarthy as an actress, and I'm like, damn, that's so. I want what she has.
Yeah.
Or seeing like Lupita. Lupita actually inspires me so much. But like just seeing her, I feel a sense of like. One day she was sitting in some place and watching someone else and admired it.
That's right.
Yeah, and like if she never went for it, she wouldn't have it.
That's
so like
true.
if I want something, I should get up and get it, because I'm also I'm very this also like the problem with me is that you'll probably only see the positive side of me, just wanting to be like, yes, let's do this, let's do that, but like you also like miss out on the side where I made some terrible decisions and ended up someplace or did this and that and ruined friendships or did that. So like there's like I'm an extreme I don't care, let's do it kind of person, and there's like effects on both sides. But if fear comes between you and what you really love, that becomes a problem. And what you really want, the vision that you have for yourself in your head, just please stop giving a fuck.
That's dope. Please. I'm telling you, the piece of advice you're giving here, it's legit. Because I think what you've said is true. I think people literally, we just think about, we're always worried about, so and so atasema.
Yeah, that's true.
We are always just concerned about society. We forget that at the end of the day, whatever I'm doing is supposed to make me happy. It's about me, you know. And I think the moment we envision that, we can be able to do so much more. Because I feel Kenya, we are talented, Ama.
Very talented.
I think look at you.
Stop.
Yeah. So guys, we are coming right back, and in the spirit of inspiration, Ethan has just dropped a dope song, so we'll listen to it. Don't go anywhere, we are coming back, and GK is with us in studio.
All right. Liquid is solid, of course. My baby give me love in the morning, when I wake up and I'm yawning, in the evening and in the night time. Give me more than I do deserve. Do I deserve her? She serve it up from a naughty cup, and if she keep it up, I won't get enough. Come take me, let your loving consume me, and I can tell you now you confuse me. Food for my soul and my body, I already know my heart is in mine. You're fulfilling my dreams and I'm learning how to love an angel, you're divine. My baby give me love in the morning, when I wake up and I'm yawning, in the evening and in the night time. Give me more than I do deserve. My baby give me love in the morning, when I wake up and I'm yawning, in the evening and in the night time. Give me more than I do deserve. Do I deserve her? I tell you for my baby I can sacrifice. I'd leave the city, live my 9 to 5. I love the way my life is simplified. You educate and give me peace of mind, and I appreciate you. Every day I thank the one who made you, and you can count on me, but it's not even half what you truly deserve. My baby, give me love in the morning, when I wake up and I'm yawning, in the evening and in the night time. Give me more than I do deserve. My baby, give me love in the morning, when I wake up and I'm yawning, in the evening and in the night time. Give me more than I do deserve. Do I deserve?
You used to call me your little bird, Kanyoniga kwa kainaga. For when your spirits sank low, I'd sing them off the floor for you. The other buddies, yeah, they told me they saw you watching from the balcony. We want to bring you up here to help us with the cheer of life. You said no, you never sang, you didn't know and didn't want to. And so we wrote a song for you. We wrote it in a day or two. A song about birds that watch other birds sing tunes. And it goes ooh. Said you'd like to try to sing. Would anybody really listen then? What if it wasn't that great? Or maybe it's too late to learn something. The other buddies will be listening, and they will help you in a heartbeat. We want to bring you up here to help us with the cheer of life. We watched you close your eyes, spread your wings, get ready to fly. And you sang, ooh. And rejoiced. Song I wrote for you. I hope you're somewhere out there listening to your little bird and all the other birds sing tunes.
Sunshiny days keep me in a daze. Try to find the ways I can escape my mind from mind. These words are forever in my head. Try to match the feeling that you give me. And each day I'm praying to find your way. And love me like you made my heart. These words come as they go. And people do the same, but I can't resist you. Now when you look at me like that, even though the winds may change and clouds turn to gray, you and I will stay. Sunshiny days keep me in a daze. Try to find the ways I can't escape my mind from thinking of you. And I try to erase the letters in your name to spell out my fate, but I can't stop my heart from beating for you.
And we are back, guys. And if you're just joining us in studio, is the amazing GK Nyambura.
Yay.
Yes. And she's told us so much, guys. So much. But right now I want to know, GK, apart from everything else that we see you doing, like what's a normal GK day like? Like if you're not doing all those videos that make me laugh, Sana.
Do you know, I don't think you guys realize that I only make one video.
For real?
Yeah, I make one YouTube video, then I go through my YouTube video and I take out clips. And that's what I post on my Instagram and my TikTok.
That's so wise.
So basically I create content like once a week.
Okay.
So I have the rest of my life to myself.
Okay.
So I hang out with my friends a lot. I also read novels. I read a lot of novels.
That's dope.
Yeah, and what else? What else do I do? Apart from the good stuff, obviously.
Yeah.
I have school, so I also have school.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I also am a mom of 2 fish, but like they're being taken care of by my cousins, and they refuse to give me back this year. So I guess
you actually have fish.
Yeah.
Wengine tukicontemplate whether we are going to get a cat or a dog. You have
I have
fish.
a cat. I have a cat.
Nice. I'm a cat person too.
Her name is Wangeshi.
Ooh, okay. That's dope. That's a dope name to give a cat, because normally they would have, what names do we give cats? Mi najua tu za dogs, sijui Tom.
Whiskers.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Right. Right. Hey, Charity, anything?
Like, I was curious to ask, like, okay, after your messy relationship, like, how do you interact with other people who, you made friendship through that bad friendship?
Oh no, I don't. I'm
You
cutting them all
don't.
off.
Like, all of them.
Like if you actually know me through him, just we're not friends anymore.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's it. In Asia.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
How did you bounce back?
Bounce. I don't think you guys understand that every day I'm shocked by the audacity.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, it's not like at I bounced back. I'm still living through it.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Healing is actually very messy. You can't
So
say.
nasty.
So
And I
what-
hate it. But like, I'm also a firm believer of like, if I'm going to worry about having to care about my journals, if I have to write affirmations and work out and get in touch with myself, start loving myself, I think you should have way more to worry about.
Okay.
Yeah, I think they should have. If I'm going to have to go through all that self-reconstructing thing, then I think you should go through a lot worse. Like, let's do it together, baby, in solidarity. And
we're in this together.
Yeah, we're in this together.
Okay, GK. Hey, there's something I wanted to ask and it slipped my mind. Okay, yeah. So this is here at Radio 254 we support a lot of Kenyan content, right?
Yeah.
And I wanted to ask, do you feel like as Kenyans we give 100% support to our Kenyans? Do you feel like not just you but also other content creators in Kenya or artists or just any creative is given full support as they should be? Do you think we give it? Do you think we are, unaweza sema Kenyans wameshikilia, it's Kenyan for Kenyans, like for real?
A wise friend of mine told me when I told him that I wanted to be an actor.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, I'm so frustrated, man. Like, I really want to be like on a Netflix show.
Yeah.
And I kept telling him how I really, really want to be on Blood and Water. And that was so wild. I'm like, how the hell will you be on Blood and Water? Nyambura. But anyway, so I was telling him all that. And then he's like, actually, relax, just give it time, because you're the one who's going to like feel the scene next. Like, you're next. Because Akina, the scene is already flooded by the usual people. Like, we have a usual crowd.
Yeah.
So we have like a Sarah Hassan, Kate actress, kind of
people.
Yeah, Nick Mutuma.
Yeah.
I can tell Foy is our homegirl. Like, Foy is young, I guess. So like, she hasn't been in the scene for so long.
Yeah.
So like, maybe not her, but like the rest,
we've
seen for so long. And it's not that they're gonna fall off. They're not. They're doing great, and they can only go higher. So like, they can start making like blockbuster movies and all that. But we're next, like, it's us, like, we're next, like, it's a new generation.
That's
it's time
right.
for a new generation.
Yeah.
So like, as they move on to like making bigger bag movies, we're gonna be next, and we're the ones who are gonna be like getting primed for the big bags. So like, I think our people, like us, our age, and like the new, I think I can just call it like Kerry Wahul or Maina Kahush era, that young group. I just feel like there's like togetherness and oneness, and like, you see how today Kerry couldn't come and she was like, oh, Nyambura, could you just come and fill in for me? You know, some stuff like that. I like how we are together and everything. So like, I can feel the support. I'm not gonna lie. Like, from my other creators, I feel very loved, very appreciated, very also thought of, and you know, all that. And I feel like I extend the same to them. So all I have to say is that there's a generation of Kenyans that just won't give Kenyan artists the light of day. But then Kenyan artists are doing a lot more now, and a lot more people from outside are open to listen to what's going on. So support or not, I don't think it's going to matter in a few years, because they'll have the support regardless.
Oh, that's really dope. And I like what you said. You said that there is support from creators to fellow creators, which I think is... it's very important, because you know, if you're a content creator and then there's another content creator who's been there for long and they're not like there for you, they're not supporting you, then that would be tricky. But you said that there is support, and that's great. And you mentioned something. You said kuna, like, in the film scene, we've seen brands, Akina, Sarah and Hasa, like you said, who have stayed there like 4 years. They've been there for a long time. Yeah. And I want to ask, do you think it actually, for as a Kenyan, does it need to take so many years for someone to build themselves? Lazima kuwe in the game for so long. Lazima kuwe amekuwa hapo for long. Ama do you feel like we're getting to a place where I really don't need to be there for a long time to prove that I can do something? What do you think?
I think we're in transition times, as I just said. Like, the transition is so... It is being televised. Like, you can see the transition being televised. Like, you can tell that there's a generation of actors that really needed to show up, pull up, be in Tahiti High for years, come, get out, come, try, go to school, try. There's so much trying and back and forth with the whole industry thing, and they're being underpaid and all that. Like, we've seen the struggle. It's like we're coming from a generation of people who are trying to get a position in the table. and to a generation that already has a place in the table. So they're just producing.
Yeah.
So like we're still in that transition. So like you can tell that there are people who need to be in the scene for a while so that we can be like, oh yeah, actually that guy is cool peeps. Or like, you know.
Yeah.
So like there's a balance of both. I can tell like the transition. I don't know if it's because I'm in my 20s that I can tell like I can interact with my 30-year-old artist friends who've been in the game for a while. And now I'm seeing like Akina, what's this guy in high school? The
Chiomio.
Yeah, Chiomio. I can see Chiomio.
Yeah.
Like it's a nice balance of everything. Like we can celebrate the people who fought for a place on the table, and we can appreciate the people who are already at the table and producing and, you know, bringing things to the table.
That's dope.
Yeah.
Legit. I wanted to ask a question. I want to ask you, where do you see yourself in like the next 5 years? But I'm afraid of asking that question because I saw something. A creative today said something and it got me thinking. I don't know. I want to also hear your thoughts. Her name is Muthaka. I don't know if you know her. She's a singer. But she said, she went to her studio today and she said, sometimes we expect so much from you guys. So we are always there asking, what are you intending to do next? What are you intending to do? Sijui kesho. Like she said, someone could have easily dropped an album like today, but we'll be there asking, tuko hapo comments, unafanya nini next? And she said she feels like it's draining for any creative if we are constantly looking towards them doing something. We're not appreciating what they are doing right now. Tuko constantly nika tunataka mshinde mkifanya, we want to see a new video.
You could look at it like that, or you could look at it like, I expect
Precisely.
you're so good, I know you'll get places.
Okay.
So like, can you dream with me as I think of you?
Yeah.
Can you? Yeah. So like, I don't mind being asked that.
That.
Yeah.
Okay, because she also said the same thing. She said sometimes it feels like pressure. Sometimes she can see the genuineness in the question, but sometimes probably, you know, as Kenyans, we are always extra.
I also think it's a perspective thing.
Okay.
Like, when you are, say you've always wanted to like, I'm in law school, yeah? You know that?
Yeah.
When I'm done with my 4 years, I'll go to KSL. So like when someone comes and asks a number one in class, like, are you going to go to KSL? And everyone's asking, oh, are you going to go to KSL?
Yeah.
I don't think the question is entirely misplaced.
True.
You get what I mean?
Yeah.
So like, you're so good. Are you going to proceed with it? Like, you know, you could also look at it on the backside of like, who do you think? No, because at first exams you think I'm going to be a lawyer, and I want to go and start med.
So it's all perspective.
I think it's just a perspective thing.
Okay.
So like, also I'm very happy-go-lucky. So like, I love to dream. And last year when I was journaling, I bought a book and like I wrote in my journal that this is my book of outrageous dreams. Like outrageous. I want to take a book and write in the next 3 months, I want to have a Jeep, and I'm in law school in my hostel, broke as hell.
That's nice.
Like outrageously dream because it's so free. First of all, like you don't have to tell anyone. Like it's not up for criticism. Also, like it's so wild. If you don't get it, you're not gonna be crushed. But it's so wild. Like it's so nice to dream. Like just close your eyes and just imagine that you have a better life and a better future and a better world. That's so beautiful. Like you have that capacity, and you choose not to use it ever. That's sad.
That's so true. So just dream.
Just dream.
It's free.
It's free.
Nice. So GK, back to the question, the real question. Where do you see yourself in the next like 2 to 5 years? What is this dream that you have of yourself? Where do you see yourself?
I'll probably be doing some stuff with like my law school thing. And at the same time, still continuing my YouTube channel and everything, but then I'll have rebranded. I want to rebrand, and I also want to like be on a couple of shows. I want to act a couple of shows. Excuse me, I'm working on my EP currently, so I'll probably have released it.
Okay.
Probably have opened up my music career, like ventured into it.
I'm here for it.
Yeah, let's see how it goes. Let's see. It's free. Let's dream.
Just it's free.
Let's dream.
So talking through that,
Grammy in 5 years.
Okay, talking through that, do you feel like the Kenyan industry is doing enough for upcoming artists and creators?
Yeah.
You feel like they're doing enough?
I feel like they're doing okay.
Yeah, so it's okay when Eric Omondi goes on to Parliament and, you know. being an activist for Kenyan content. Like, you have to play it. Like, it has to be a thing that here in Kenya, if you're a DJ, you have to play 75% of Kenyan content.
Okay. So first, I feel like first of all, artists need to establish themselves. So like, what are you doing? What is your scene? And even if you don't have a scene, like, what's your public? What's your general entire presentation? And then how the like awards nowadays. Like I saw. I'm projecting. Never mind. I saw people winning awards. But like, I think like the awards, I've seen upcoming artists win awards. I also love Afrima for Nikita. And I love that Nikita is gonna inspire like the youngins. I love what Rono is doing with herself. Like,
right.
I love her so much.
Right.
I love her so much.
Right.
She's my homegirl. I love her so much.
Shout out to Rono.
Shout out to Rono. So like, she is doing her thing and her scene is appreciating it. I'm doing my thing. My scene is appreciating it. I feel like just need to, your people will find you. Just do your thing and your people will find you. Because like, if I like Chris Brown, he just makes music and just sells like, I find the music. I find him. Like, I'm a Chris Brown fan because I listen to him and I chose to be his fan. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So I just feel like you just keep creating. Your crowd will find you.
They will find you.
Yeah, whoever is supposed to appreciate you will appreciate you. Okay. And you only need that one person. I'm saying like, I could post like, I was saying Elsa Majimbo probably posted like that one video and it was seen by like 500 people, but then among the 500 was Oprah.
It just took one person.
It takes one person. It's just like, you never know. Just keep creating. Do you, babe? Just keep doing you, and your crowd will find you.
That's legit.
Yeah.
And I think that's the best thing I've had all day. You just do you. Your people will find you. Even if it's just that one person, they'll find you. Thank you so much for being here with us, JK. It has been an honor. Charity, do you have any last words?
Oh, I just love you.
I love
you.
Love
you. And just do what you do, because telling the truth, whatever you do inspires me a lot. Like, I'm afraid of social media, seriously afraid of social media. But I have content, but I can't put it out there because I'm afraid of what will people say about this. Like, I just freak out when I think about that. Yeah. So I'm like, today you're like, I'm like, I just want to listen to you and that's it.
Oh, Han. Maybe try make your account private and then post the videos like TikTok.
Okay.
Han, please post your shit. Just do it. Don't keep it to yourself. Like, even I don't know. Like, I've seen TikTok has opened up my eyes in ways I would never. School could never. Like, there's a community of people that like seeing a mom making the milk for her twin daughters. Scout and Violet, you know them. Like Scotch and vodka. Like, they have the community. Like, there's Two-Turned Tony who's always making weed cookies for his family members. Like, there's that community. There's like always just create. There's also I've seen someone who's creating awareness on stammering, and the whole TikTok is just him stammering. His crowd found him. Like, your crowd will find you.
They'll find you.
Yeah. Don't be afraid about what people say. So many people said so many things when I was starting, because before I started posting YouTube videos, I used to post Instagram, my story times on my Insta story. So like, I have very, very many TikToks, blah, 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 blah. But like, so many randoms used to tag me and be like, oh my God, you need to go and watch JK Nyambura's story right now. It's so funny. It even became like a Monday story time thing. So like, on Mondays, I'd be getting texts like, hey, you haven't posted a story, blah, blah, blah. But then I met a friend of mine from high school, from primary, and she was like, Nyambura, you need to stop posting on your story. I always normally like click first so that they can all end. And I'm like, sweetheart, like, I literally could have done without that piece of information, because I don't see who has watched and who hasn't, first of all. Like, first of all. Second, like, if you click through, I'll see that you've seen. Then I'll just assume that you know. So like, true. Like, what was when you were saying something so malicious to me, what was your end goal? So like, just, you'll see it. The dirt will sift through. Babe, please post your shit.
Just do it. And I hope every listener will just they'll just do it afraid.
Yeah.
Right?
Please do it afraid.
Yeah.
Do it pissing your pants.
That's right. You had it from JK herself. It's been so nice having you here, guys. Unfortunately, we have come to the end of this show, but please don't go anywhere because right after is Candid Hour, and I am still your host. So stay tuned. Thank you so much, JK.
Anytime.
We love you so much.
Thank you for having me.
And we are rooting for you 100%.
Thank you.
Yes. So, guys, playing right now is Kaskazini's If I Had Your Number.
Oh my God.
Whoa, whoa. If I had your number, I'd be forever texting you. Even cucumber would be the lamb without you. There'd be no other, no, no, no. Come on now, say, oh, I hope you understand. You're the best that I have. If I had your number, I'd be forever calling you. I hope you answer, girl. We speak the Luo when we through. Nyakoti better than delay. I told the better than delay. And if love had a face, it would be yours. If love had a face, it would be yours. If love had a face, it would be yours. If love had a face, it would be yours. I hate it, 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 I got your number from your friend Washera. Akanipa mawaidha, eti unapenda maua, eti nipige pamba na marashi ya kishua, kisha tuende dina, nikupigie kagita. And if love had a face, it would be yours. If love had a face, it would be yours. If love had a face, it would be yours. If love had a face, it would be yours. I hate it, 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 Soul generation, Suda. Love, 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 yeah. Nimepatikana na ugonjwa wa mapenzi. Hapo naniona mimi sijiwezi. Na kulishwa ma good times na masensi. Mapenzi, siku za wiki sasa zina feel kama ni weekendi. Nikakupewa massage, happy ending. But this time around I won't let you go. No, no, no. Cause girl I need your medicine. Nikikuona mama nimepona. Come through, we make a scene. Cinema hawajawaiona. I need you 1x3. Dosage ya daily. Girl I need your medicine. Your medicine, your medicine. Oh, love, love. Soul generation. Love, 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 love. Love, 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 love. Only love. Only love, only love. Okay. Niko na fever, akini na shiva. Yeah. I need a healer, come be my dealer. Oh yeah, yeah. I'm under pressure, be my stress reliever. Love, nikituma location, je utadeliver. Nico, I see you, I'm under the flu, but my remedy is you. My night nurse, you're fine